All right, hi everyone. My name is Bona Rivera-Tran. Thank you so much for joining me here live today with Prima. I'm excited to share with you this project that I created. But first, let's do some announcements. Let's see here. So on Thursday for our next coming up show, which is September 10th, Tiffany will be doing a tribute canvas, which she will be featuring the oil pastels, which are amazing. I can't wait to play with those. And she's going to show us lots of fun techniques on that show. And then also the art venture in Anaheim is filling up fast, so be sure to sign up. The event is taking place on January 6th and 7th in Anaheim, California. So get the details on primamarketinginc.com and then click on Art Venture tab on the top of the page. Okay, hi Carrie. Okay everyone, let's get started here. So this is what I created here. I basically created a shelf to hold this mini album right here. And I created a drawer, as you can see here, basically to store these 3x4 journaling cards. This is actually what inspired me to create this project. I wanted something to hold these cards and then also to utilize these cards, which basically this really fun album, which is by Eileen Hull. So let me show you here. This is a really cool die. This is her passport book die, and it's an XL die. It's item 660331. And the first thing I thought when I saw this was a journaling book. It has, you can see here, it has 3 holes, so I thought right away 3 signatures. And it would create a really fun mini album. Journaling book, you know, passport book. So many possibilities with this. And so let me show you first this here. So you can see here I decorated the top. I added lots of flowers, chipboard pieces, this really cool resin face flower. And then on the bottom here is a drawer that's going to hold the 3x4 cards. Okay, so you can see here these 3x4 journaling cards, which this item number is 578954, fits perfectly into this drawer. Okay, and what's cool about that is that this mini book, you can see here, you can see I embellished the front with lots of flowers and chipboard pieces. And then when you open it up, these are the pages right here. So you can create 3 pages, and you can see here this is that 3x4 note card. See how it fits perfectly onto that page? So I love how it fits really nicely on these pages. So here's another page, and it's great because these, you know, these papers are double-sided. And this is using the, let's see here, the A4 paper pad, and this is item number 847333. Okay, and then here's the 3rd page right here. But what I did additional to it, I thought I'd add some other pages on the side. So I did kind of like a waterfall effect here. You can see. So there's 4 additional pages, well 8 technically if you use the other side, to this book. And I did it to the opposite side as well. And then you can see I add some of the chipboard and the flower. So here's the other pages. Okay, and then it just fits really nicely in here. And it makes a really cute display. Okay, so let's get started here because we've got lots to cover here. First, we're going to make the matchbook, which is the bottom drawer basically. I did use some of this craft cardstock, and I purchased this at Hobby Lobby. It's a really nice thick cardstock. I didn't want to use lightweight chipboard since I am going to use Prima's paper front and back, and it'll give it a lot of stability. So I'm just using this craft cardstock in between. So for the lid first, which I went ahead and pre-cut and pre-scored, this measures 5 5/8 by 9 1/8. On the 5 5/8 side, you're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/8. And then on the 9 1/8 side, you're going to score it at 7/8, 4 1/8, 5, hey Carrie, and 8 1/4. Okay, so those are the measurements. So let's go ahead and fold. Okay, hold on. Let me lower down the volume. I think I might have it too high. Is that better? Can you guys hear me? Am I too close? Does that sound better? Or do I still sound too close? Do I sound okay now? Much better? Okay, thank you. Sorry, I think I had it too high, the setting. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're making the matchbox, and this is the lid. So let's go ahead and score here. So we're just going to build this lid here. Oh, am I too low now? Okay, hold on. Let me just make it a little bit higher. How about that? Much better? Okay. Sorry, in the beginning, I guess I got too excited. I started talking too loud. Okay. Yeah, my vid screen, I had it all the way up. I'm so sorry. Okay, so it's kind of in the middle now. Okay, so we're just finishing these score lines here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece right here. You can see this. Just going to cut this out. And then we'll cut this piece as well. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to adhere this together. So let me get some, make sure it's all lined up first. Okay, let me get my adhesive, and I'm using the Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, and I picked this up at Michael's. So we're just going to glue this together here. And I'm really excited because Prima now has their own double-sided tape. So I can't wait to get my hands on those. And they have it in 3 different sizes, which is really exciting. Okay, and then let's see here. Let's glue this right here. So this is just going to close it. And this glue dries super fast, which is perfect, especially when you're doing a live video. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Let me give you guys the measurements. So the lid is 5 5/8 by 9 1/8. On the 5 5/8 side, you're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/8. And then the 9 1/8 side, you're going to score at 7/8, 4 1/8, 5, and 8 1/4. Okay, so that's what we made here. Okay, and then now we're gonna place this piece on top. Okay, I'm just going to place it on top like so. And I made this a little bit smaller, and this basically measures 3 3/16 by 4 1/4. So we'll put that on top. Because you will see this. So I'm just covering the top part. Okay, now we're going to make the drawer, and the drawer is 4 7/8 by 5 7/8, and you're going to score at 7/8 on all 4 sides. Okay. Okay, before we build the drawer, I'm going to take my circle punch, and this is 5/8 inch circle punch. It's by recollection, so I picked this up at Michael's as well. And you're just going to, I just eyeball it in the center and just punch it halfway, like so. And before I glue this down, I'm going to punch this as well. Actually, I need to cut a little smaller. Let's glue this. I'll glue this first. So I'm just going to place this on top. Actually, cut a little bit smaller. I think I cut a little too long there. Okay, and then I'm just going to punch again. Okay, so just do it like that. Okay, so now you're going to cut your slits to build the box. And let's see here. I do it at an angle, like so. Makes it easier to close the box. Just cut your slits. And do it on the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our adhesive to the tabs here. You can use design paper for this part. You don't have to use the craft cardstock. Sorry, my frame here. Just go ahead, and now we're just building the bottom drawer here. Okay, so there we go, and then we're just going to place it inside. Okay, it's got your little matchbox. Okay, now the next piece we're going to do is build the sides. So I did cut it also in craft and also in the design paper, and I'll tell you how many pieces you need. So these are the sides here. And the sides, they measure 4 3/4 by 6 1/2. You're going to score on the 4 3/4 side at 4 1/4. And then on the 6 1/2 side, you're going to score it at 6. And you're going to do it to both pieces, okay? And what I do is I cut out this small tab right here. And I start at this side, so I start like at an angle, and then an angle on this side as well. See that? So it looks like this. Okay, and I do that to both pieces. Okay. So before I put it together, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold in these score lines here. Okay. And let's see here. Keep in mind, one's going to actually go the opposite direction. So let's see here. You need one going this way, and then you need one going this way. So when you fold it, the fold one's going to be, you'll notice, on the left, and the one's going to be on this side. So one on the right and one on the left. Okay. Just fold that in. Okay, and then I'm going to glue in my inside pieces. And let's see here. So it's these two pieces. And this is 4 1/4 by 6. So that goes inside like so. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually trim it like 1/16 of an inch smaller. Let me do that. So it's not too much of a tight fit. Let me just do that real quick. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm going to do that to both pieces. Okay, so that'll fit nicer. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue these down. So let's get my glue here. It's so hard to cover the other side because it's so pretty. But because I'm putting a mini album inside, I want it to be a little more sturdy. Just add some glue to this side as well. Is everyone doing okay? So yeah, I'm getting used to looking at the chat now. Well, I'm trying. Okay, so I glued the insides. Okay, so you guys see that? Okay, so now I'm going to glue it to the box. Oh wait, let me do the back piece. Forgot the back piece. So the back piece is 3 1/4 by 6 1/2, and you're going to score at 6. Okay, and I just cut these at an angle, like so. I just eyeball it. I don't really measure. And then this is going to go inside, in which this piece is, what is this, 3 1/4 by 6. But I'm gonna, let's see here, should I cut a little piece? No, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so let's fold this, and then we'll glue this piece inside. So let's go ahead and glue this. Does this happen to you guys? This is wonderful glue, but it just keeps on exploding on me. You guys can see that? I try to put the cap back on right after I use it, which actually helps a lot. But if I'm using it like non-stop, it's hard to keep putting the cap on and then taking it off. I mean, it's wonderful glue. Okay, so got that in there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I put the back piece first. So I just add glue to the back of this matchbox. So just go ahead and add your little glue right here. And then I just press this against the box, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the other pieces. So let's do this. And then you got to add glue to this right here on the side tab. Okay. And then just adhere it together like so. Okay, see how the tab gets glued to the back right here? Okay, we're going to do this piece now. So we're going to add glue back here to the side of the matchbox now, and then to this tab right here. Okay, and then put it together. So let's give it a good press. Just kind of to hold it for a couple of seconds. Are you guys talking about math? Yeah, I wasn't too fond of math myself, but the ruler, I'm pretty good with the ruler though, the measurements. I guess because I got so used to it over the years, working with the 1/16, 1/8, 1/4, all that. Okay, so you can see that's coming together here. And then now for the top, this is going to be the top, and the top measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then I'm going to glue the bottom piece, which is the inside piece. I'm going to glue that down, which is the same measurement. So let's go ahead and glue that. Okay. And then we're going to glue it down here on the top like so. Now if you don't want these tabs to show inside, because you'll notice right when I put this lid on, the tabs inside will show, you can cut another piece and layer it on top. Or what I should have done was layered this first and then layered this underneath. I should have done that. Actually, let me just glue the top too, since I already started adding glue on this. So now I'm just adding the top part, which is the same measurements, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. And then let's add some glue up here. I just like to make sure my folds are nice and straight here before I glue it down. Okay, now my glue doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, so now we're putting the top piece on top. Just giving it a good press. Make sure it's lined. To the other side. Make sure that's lined. Okay, now we're going to add our side pieces. And the back piece is, again, 3 1/4 by 6. So we're just going to add it to the back. You can just dress your edges if you want. I did, on the other one, some vintage photo, which is my favorite color distressing. I can't seem to get enough of that color. I don't know, I always add that to all my projects. I think it's just out of habit. Okay, so we're just going to add this to the back, like so. now we're going to do the side pieces, and these are 4 1/4 by 6. Okay, I'm actually using this side. So let's add some glue to the back of this. Let's just place that like so. You guys can see that. Sorry about that. Let's do the opposite side. So we're just adding the other side. And it's optional to, if you want to cover the bottom. I didn't cover the bottom of mine, but the bottom piece is the same piece as the top piece, which is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. If you want to cover the bottom piece, but I just leave it as is. You know, it's optional. Okay, so there it is. Got your little shelf, really cute. Your drawer. You know, put your store your 3 by 4 cards in. And that is good to go. Okay, so we're going to decorate the top here. So I used a lot of fun stuff here on the top. So I'm going to use, let's see here, I'm going to use one of the resin faces. And this is item number 583262. I'm using the smaller one. So let's take this out here. So use a smaller one. And I'm going to take my craft sheet. Actually, let me put that to the side here. Just get my little craft sheet here. And I'm going to use one of Finibaire's brushes. This is the 1/2 inch brush. Sorry, Carrie, I don't have the number on me. And then I'm going to take the Bloom spray. This is a Plumeria color. And this is item number, let's see, 580292. And this coordinates with the collection, which is really awesome because Prima always has maybe 1 or 2 sprays that coordinate with each of their collection. So it makes it, you know, really easy to pick out when you're purchasing the collections. And I love this locking mechanism that they have. It helps so much from, you know, spilling everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to open the bottle, and I'm just going to dip the brush into here like so, and then I'm just going to put it onto the flower. I also use a spray bottle, so let me get actually a spray bottle. Just a water bottle here, and wet it. I put some water onto my craft sheet so you can see what I do here. So it lightens up the color a little bit. You can see that the color is not as dark. And I just paint it onto the petals. This is a really pretty dark color, but I just wanted it just a little bit lighter. So as you can see, I sprayed some water onto the craft sheet, so it's not as dark. Okay, just spray a little bit more water and get some more here. And then we'll just do the bottom petals here. You can see it paints really quickly onto these petals, which is really nice. And you have more control over the color, you know, that you're going for. You can go lighter, you can go darker. which is great. So a lot of times I like to do it this way versus spraying it directly. Of course, you know, this is for the flowers. Other projects I like to spray directly. Okay, so you can see it's a little bit lighter. And then we'll just heat set that. Sorry if the heat gun is going to be a little loud, but I'm going to go for it. So just heat set that. And I kind of gather it like that as I'm heat setting it. Just kind of crunch it up a little bit. It's not so flat. Can you guys hear me okay even with the heat gun on? You can see it dries really quickly, which is really nice. Give that just a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so there's our flower. They're so cute. And then what I do is I just add a little, I have this snow text stuff that I just put a little on. And I use my fingers. I know a lot of ladies use a brush. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are the same way. It's kind of like with gardening. I don't use gloves when I garden. I like to get my fingers through the soil. I don't know. I like the way it feels. Just goes the same with, you know, crafting. So I just put a little, you can see on my finger. Okay, and then I'm just going to put some on the face. And once it dries up, it looks really pretty. Just cover up the face a little bit. So you could paint these faces. You could just add some snow text to it. You can add glitter like I did on my last project. And then I just dab a little bit here and there onto the petals. And I love how it looks once it's all dried up. Okay. Just like that. Really quick and simple. Okay. I'm going to get a baby wipe and clean my fingers here real quickly. So I don't have this snow stuff all over my fingers. You never will wear nail polish? Yeah. I don't know. I actually haven't done my nails in a long time. So I decided I might as well at least try to paint it. But as you can see, as I try to paint my nails, it never works out because I'm constantly doing something with my hands. So it doesn't stay pretty that long. Okay, so there's our flower. Let me get my, before I do that, let me set that aside. Let me get this out of the way because I don't need this anymore. Just wipe it a little bit here. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now I'm going to use some of the chipboard pieces, and this is the Chipboards and More. Really fun. You get these large, beautiful feathers. You get sequins, as we are all into sequins, and you get these fun chipboard pieces. And this is item number 579074. This is the number. And let me just open this up here. Get some of the pieces out. Okay. All right, let's see, what pieces do we need here? I used, see, there's a lot. See the pretty sequence you get? It's beautiful. Okay, I think I used, let me see, let me double check my, okay, it's the one with the nest. See, there's a lot of pieces here. It was so hard to choose which one I wanted to put. Okay, I know I use that one. And then I use, let's see here. Where's that piece at? It's in here somewhere, I think. Oh, it's this piece right here. I use this one, the one with the teacup and the bird nest. See that? So pretty. I used that one, and I used a butterfly. Where's, oh, here. This, I use this butterfly. Really cute. Okay, so let's put these to the side because we are going to use some more of these pieces in the album. So let me just set this aside for now. Okay, so let's take these. So these are adhesive, which is great. So we're just going to go ahead and peel this back. Let's just remove this out. And I just add a little adhesive to it anyway. You don't have to. I just do it out of habit. And then I place it right here in the corner. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my flower that we created a second ago. And I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of that. You can use your glue gun for this. I'm just going to use the Fabri-Tac and place it like so. And I just kind of crunch up the flower a little bit like that. Let's take this Snow Tech piece out. Okay, and then let's get the flowers. Let me just put these little chip pieces to the side for a second. So let's see here. The flowers that I used was this one right here. And this one is item number 580766. So I'm going to grab one of these. I'll take this one. I love the centers. So cute. See the centers of that? Really cute. Okay, I'm going to use one of those. I'm also going to use, let's see, one of these. And this one is item number 580810. It's called Spring. So let's take one of these out. So I'm going to use this one right here, one with this print on it. Okay. And then, let's see, we need some leaves. So I'm going to use this pack right here. And this is item number 580759. It looks like I used 2 leaves. So I'm just going to grab 2 here. Let's see, which ones am I going to use? I'll use these 2. Okay, so I'll use those 2. And then let's see here. Let me put these back before I end up losing these. Okay, and I also use these adorable, Prima's had these for a long time, and I still love these. These are those little tiny bird nests. And this is item 552879. It's called Cradle Robin. These are so cute. So I'm going to take this blue one right here. Okay, I'll use that one. And let's see, just another flower, which is from, let's see, the number is 582074. I'm going to use this cute yellow one. It's this yellow one right here I'm going to use. Okay, so I will put these flowers to the side here. Let me get my scissors and let me cut this. All right, so let's start putting this together. So what I did is I just, let's see here, I'll put my flower down here first. I'm going to take this flower and add some adhesive to that one. Just kind of put that here. And then I'm going to take this cute little tiny yellow one here and just tuck it in. Just tuck it in like that. So I just put it on that little stem. And just add the glue on the stem. And then I'm going to take this larger flower and put that right here. See me putting it together there? I'm going to take the two leaves. I like to put some glue at the tip, and then I just kind of like do it like that, stagger it like that, and then I add a little to the back, some glue to the back, and then just tuck it in. Tuck it in like that. Then we're going to take our little chipboard piece, Among the Birds. That's what it says. And just peel this sticker here. And then I'm just going to place it on top. So this one I didn't add glue to it. I just using it straight from the sticker. Okay, just kind of move that a little bit. Now I'm going to take our cute little bird nest. Love these. And then just place like so. And then we just need to add our little butterfly. So I'm going to peel the back of that as well. So we're pretty much done with the top. Really fun to put together. Oh, the die that I used, it is Eileen Hull's passport book die. Is that one? And I just glue it onto the flower. Kind of tilt the butterfly a little bit like that. Once the flower settles in, it'll kind of stand up better. Maybe I should stick another flower, but I'm going to stick another flower so it holds it up better. Oh, let me see. I think Carrie's texting me. What did I use? Oh, I used the Eileen Hull. It's this one right here. It's this passport book die. It's 660331. It's an XL scoreboard die. It's called Passport Book. Yeah, that's the one I used. Okay, let me add another flower. I just want it to kind of sit up better. So I'm just taking another one from this because my poor butterfly is going down there. It's not, he's not sitting up. So if I put a flower back here, he will sit up better. There we go. Much better. There. That's much better. Okay, so that is the top. Everybody doing okay? Any questions? You guys liking it so far? Yeah, I'm so glad I'm getting used to looking at the chat now. I'm so excited. I know my first couple of videos, I was so scared to look at the chat because I didn't want to not be able to finish my project. Thank you, Terry. Okay, so now let's get to the album. So that is done. Now, again, this album is the Eileen Hull Passport Book Die. This is an XL die. And I had mentioned earlier that you can use this as an album. You can use it as a journal book. You can use it as a mini album. I mean, the possibilities are pretty much endless with this thing, and that's why I love it. So there's this piece that you get, which is the binding. Okay, and I use the mat board by Physics. I'm so sorry, I don't have the number on me. It's called Little Sizzles, is what it's called. I mean, you could use chipboard, and again, that's what's so great about her dies. They're designed to cut chipboard, mat board, really thick material, which is really nice. So I went ahead and covered it with the design paper. And you can see there's 3 holes on the bottom, 3 holes on the top, and that's where you're going to bind the pages. Okay, so this is the binding of the book. Then there's this piece right here that you're going to cut 2 pieces of, and this is what makes the book. So I covered the front and the back with the design paper, as you can see, and you'll need 2 of those. Okay, so you're going to have to cut 2 of those. And then what you do is really easy. You just add adhesive to both the ends of this binding right here. So just go ahead and add some adhesive. Just cover that up. Okay, and then I just turn it over like so. And I use the score line to guide me as far as lining it up. So you can see here, I line it up with that score line and make sure it's all lined up. Okay, and now I'm going to take this one and add this book too. So this is the back of the book. Okay, again, just line it up with that score line. It's really easy to assemble, which I really like, because I'm about getting it done quick. Okay, so there's your book. See? It's the sides, got the front, and the paper. Yeah, some people, they actually glue the paper to the mat board and then they die cut it. I just cut the mat board and the paper separate, and then I just glue it. You know, you could do it either way. It's total preference. Okay, so we got that. Now you have to add your pages. So the die also cuts out this, which is basically the page, and I cut 3 of them, 1 for each hole. And these are signatures. And the cool thing about this is you can add multiple pages in one. So let's say you wanted to do 3. You could do 3. And that would be 1 signature right there. You can do another 3 and then another 3. So you basically got 9 little books here, which is cool. But I'm just going to do 1 each. So that's what I'm going to do there first. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to be using, and I know you guys are probably used to me using this so much. I can't tell you enough. I use this all the time. And the cool thing is Prima has so many different colors. That's what's great about this. But because I use, you know, cream a lot, I just, you know, I use this color the most. And this is item number 576875. And this is the wheat jute trim. And again, you get 200 yards. Okay, and this is perfect for it. Okay, so I'm going to add my pages. So all you need to do is take one of the pages, okay, place your trim through the hole, the bottom hole first, place it through the first hole, okay, like so. Then you're going to go through the top hole, okay, like so, and then into the top hole of the page. That easy. Okay, and then I just tie a knot in the middle. If you don't want the knot or the trim showing, you can always cut an additional piece to cover it. That's another option. Or, you know, there's so much washi tape out there, you could probably cover it with some really pretty washi tape. I don't mind my pages showing. I'm okay with it. And then just tie a knot. That it? That's it. And I just cut it. And there you go. Got your first page in the book. See how quick that was? And you're going to repeat the same steps to the next 2 pages. So we're going to go ahead and add those. So again, place it through the bottom. And what's great is the Prima paper is double-sided, so you do get both. You get to see both sides of the paper, which I love. So just place it through the hole again, like so. So we just add these real quickly. You can also, if you don't want to use the paper, Prima has watercolor paper that you can die cut your own paper, and it would be perfect to create your own mixed media paper with the oil pastels, which I'm going to try that because that would be a fun journal book, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and tie this again. Let's just tie a knot. Some ladies tie a knot on the back of the binding, or you could do it like I did here on the inside. Okay, so there's the second page. Really cool. So we got one more page to go, and I used this design. Love this. Okay, so we'll add this one. And then let's see here. Just place it through. So I don't pre-cut the trim. It saves me from wasting any of my trim. I just use it as I go. So this is the last page, and then we're going to add the waterfall pages on the sides. So that gives you additional, you know, pages to add some photos, add some journaling. I just thought it would be fun to add that to the side. Oops, sorry, I hit my camera here. Okay, let's just tie one more knot. Let's see if I'm getting all tangled over here. So you could see how quick that was to assemble. Okay, cut that. Right, there you go. Got your pages. So you've got 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that cool? Okay, I think the cover is dried, I think. I get to let it sit for a little bit before I close it. Let's give it a good squeeze, because again, you're using mat board, so you want it to bend nicely. Sometimes I'll take a clothespin just to hold it down so it stays, keeps its shape. Okay, so now we're going to add these little waterfall pages to the sides. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I'll just do one side, but you can do it on both sides because we still have to embellish the front. Okay, so these pages, These are cut at, see here, where are these cut at? I thought I wrote it down. Hold on. Let me measure this real quick. It's 3 inches wide by 3.5 inches in height, and then you're going to score at 1/2 inch. Okay. And I have 4 pages for each side. I will probably just do one side. And then what you're going to do is add some adhesive to the folded, the 1/2 inch side here. And this just gives you, again, just gives you additional pages to this book. You know, this part is optional. You don't have to do this part, but I just thought it was fun. And then I just kind of place it on top. I eyeball it. Make sure it's in the, kind of in the center there. Okay, so that gives you 1 page. Let's do the second one. Okay, this stuff is really squirting out. Let's see here. Sorry, my glue is exploding. Okay, then I'm just going to lay this right underneath. Oops, let this dry first. I'm going to put this right underneath. You guys can see that. See how it fits right underneath there? Just press that real quick here. Just make sure it's lined up. Yeah, just line it up straight here. Okay, and we'll take the other pages. Add some more. Okay. So let's do the third page. Line that underneath, like so. Okay, and then we'll do the last one. Sorry, I'm just adding glue here. Is everyone doing all right? Okay, so just add that here. Okay, so you got your little waterfall on the side here. Really cute. Make sure this is straight here. You have to, it fits exactly, so you have to make sure it's really close to each other. Just push that up. Okay, so there you go. You got your little waterfall. Okay, and as you can see here with the journaling cards, they fit great on these pages. So let me take my little journaling card out of here, the drawer here. And these are, again, the 3x4 journaling cards, item 578954. And I'm just going to use this one page right here. No other place I'd rather be. And you can see how it fits nicely onto these pages. Okay. So I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of this card. And so what's really great is that all I have to do is just layer these pages with my journaling cards and add a photo, and my book is done. Maybe add a couple of flowers, and you got yourself a quick book. Okay, that's what's great about these journaling cards. They fit so nicely. Okay, you see that? Okay, and then I think I added an embellishment, a chipboard piece here. Let me see, let me double check. Yes, I did. Okay, so I'm going to add a chipboard piece. Just like chipboards. I'm just going to pick one from here. Oh, I think I used this one. So this cute little house here. Just again, peel. These are adhesive, so you just have to peel it. And then just place it like that. Isn't that cute? Love that. Okay, so all we need to do now is just to decorate the front. And let's see here. Sorry, I'm going to have to reach over really quickly here. I'm just going to grab a clothespin. I'm just going to hold this down. That's what I do. I hold it down with a clothespin so it kind of holds its shape while it's settling in the glue. Okay, so now for the front here, I use, again, some more chipboard pieces. And I use this frame. I just pop this out. You could save this for later. You know, use that for something else. And we just peel this out. Just peel out this sticker here. See, I really need some nails. This part helps when you got nails. Okay, so just peel that out. Let's move that out for a second. I'm going to cover my little birdie here, but it's okay. So just center that on the page. And just add this right here. There you go. Okay, and then now I'm going to take another chipboard piece, and that one says, let's see here, it says my favorite, and it has this cute little butterfly on it. And I'm just going to put this. This one I actually peel the adhesive off because I'm only gluing this part of the butterfly onto the book. So I actually peel the whole thing off. So let me just peel the whole thing out. So you can see here how I just peeled it all off. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue the butterfly right here. Just add some adhesive. And then I'm going to place it right here. So, okay, as you can see that, okay. Alright, okay, now we're going to add a flower, and these are pretty. This is, let's see, where's those flowers at? Okay, this is number 581152 is the number, and I'm actually going to use this one here. I think I put one to the side. It's this one right here. Really pretty. So I'm going to put that right here. This time I'm going to use my glue dots for this one here. So I'm just using some, you know, glue dots here. And I'm not sure what size these ones are. So I'm just going to place it like so. Just put it right there in the corner of the frame. Okay, and then I'm going to add some of these wood icons, which this number is 579562. I'm going to take the bird and also this rose here. Okay, so I'm going to tuck the bird in here, like so. Just add some glue to him. How's everyone doing? We're almost finished here. I'm going to tuck this bird, place him there, and then I'm going to place this rose wood icon on the bottom. Let's just add some adhesive. So kind of tuck it under this flower here, like so. Just have it stick out a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to take another one of these flowers. Let's see, where's that flower at? This is, again, item number 580766. just going to take another one of these, and I'm just going to use, let's see here, I'll use the yellow one. So I'm using the yellow one. Just add adhesive to the back of that. And I'm going to place it down here. So I'm just basically layering the flowers. And then this flower, this is 582067. These are gorgeous flowers. I'm going to take the purple one. Really pretty purple one. And I'll put that next to the yellow one. So let's just layer that like so. Okay, and then I also use these butterflies, which is also part of the collection. These butterflies right here. And this is item number 580797. I will take the pink one right here. Let's use this butterfly. And kind of just bend it a little. So, give it some dimension. So add some adhesive. And then just place that butterfly right here in the corner. And then I use this Martha Stewart lead punch. I've had this punch forever and I love it. I use it all the time. And then I'm just going to take some paper from, I use a 6x6 paper pad, and this is item number 847296 is the number. And I'm just going to take the one that has like this page right here that has multiple colors to it. You can see that. I try to go for the color that has green in it. Let me try to find another page right here. Okay, so I'm just going to punch a couple pieces with that. Let's use this part right here. So I cut, let's see, maybe 4. Just try to find the section that has the green color. This one right here. Okay, so that's what I did there, and then I just layered 2 on top of one another. Just add a little bit of blue here. So I just stagger the 2 pieces, and then I just tuck it in right here by the bird, and then I'll take the other 2 pieces and do the same, and then we're pretty much done. Just take the 2 pieces again and then just tuck it right here. Place it right there. Okay, and that's it. There's your album. So I think the clothespin, give it a good press. See how the clothespin kind of just made it go down. So did you guys have fun watching that? I really enjoyed making this. Again, I love this collection. This collection is just so pretty. And then it just goes into your little box that we made here. So let's move that. And it fits nicely in there. And it makes a really wonderful display. Again, when you're ready to fill in your pages, just put in the note cards in the bottom drawer, and you can create your pages as you go. So just pull that out, just tuck it in, and then you can add your photos as you create it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I really enjoyed creating this for you. I was really excited to make this project and share it with you. Again, Garden Fable collection is just absolutely gorgeous. The colors are just so pretty, and it's really fun to work with. And get yourself some of these 3x4 journaling cards. There's so many possibilities to create with this, and it just makes really nice photo mats to your pages and your books, and it's just really fun to create. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much again for watching me here today live with Prima. Don't forget to pick yourself up this collection. It's just really beautiful. And thank you again, Carrie, so much for monitoring this show for me. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to hit stop record. And you guys have a wonderful day or night. Thanks again. Bye.